Hello YouTube, today on Heartland Outdoors.
And yes, we did rebrand ourselves.
We'll be discussing the RYCO Gunworks Defensive Pistol Class.
I'd like to start out by talking about what this class is and is not. It is not a class for someone who's never really handled a gun outside of a static range and who's never worked with a holster before. You need to be confident in how to use a holster and how to draw safely.
This is also not a class for somebody who is looking to become an operator, who's going to do room clearing or team tactics.
This class is probably a second or third step in your skills to become a good defensive shooter and learn how to defend yourself and the people you care about.
This could be a good class for anyone who's already taken their concealed carry class and looking for the next step to advance their self-defense training. So now we'll be talking about the gear we used during the course.
I used the new Ruger Security 9. Since this is a new firearm, we don't have a lot of holster options for it yet. I used the Stealth Operator Universal Holster. I also used an Uncle Mike's double magazine holder. Now, what did you use?
I used my everyday gear that I carry every day, which is a Glock 34 Gen 5 MOS. It has a Tier R1 high lumen on there, and I ran a Burris Fastfire 3 during the course. I also ran 2 magazine pouch here, which is from Anya 6 Designs.
Now, how many magazines did you bring? I brought 3.
Personally, I brought 6 magazines to the class. It's recommended a minimum 3.
Now, what if someone just went out, bought a brand new Security 9, they only have 2 magazines?
They can work with you during that, because some parts of the class did require reloading, so it's recommended having a minimum of 2. They recommend 3, but they can work around that if you only have 2. If you have 1 magazine, it's strongly encouraged to buy another one before the class.
Now, what does this course entail? We did 9 drills and 2 qualifications. You start off the class with the Kansas Concealed Carry qualification. Probably the easiest qualification you'll ever find. When I took the Kansas Concealed Carry course, the instructor said he literally had a blind man pass the test. So, it's pretty easy, but it's a great way to start off the course. And you work your way up to more challenging shooting drills.
He started off with the Kansas Concealed Carry qualification to give kind of a benchmark to see where each student was at. Something easy, but something to tell how they were as a shooter and handle firearms safely.
Yeah, that's a great point. And then we started moving to shooting drills that stressed speed, but also stressed accuracy.
These drills are drills that you can take home and practice at a stagnant range, even if you don't have access to an open range where you can move around. Some of them did require moving, but the ones that required stagnant, you can work on your mag changes. Most ranges, they will allow you to, they might not allow you to draw from your holster, but they can typically allow you to reload from your magazine pouch.
About halfway through the course, we've switched from standard static shooting drills to shooting from austere positions, such as on the ground, shooting from cover, or moving as you're clearing a malfunction in your firearm. We also talked about how you clear different types of malfunctions.
And for the malfunction drills, what we did was we handed our magazines and our ammo to the neighbor next to us, who also had empty casings, and he'd load those in there randomly, so you would not know when your malfunction was. But this was good, so when you got a malfunction, you had to move as you're clearing it, clear it, get back on target, and continue firing. Something that most time you cannot do at a stationary indoor range, or just due to safety rules, and they have lanes. So now we're going to go in a little about background behind the lead instructor at RYCO. He's also the one who taught the class. His name is Mitchell. He is a current member of the Marine Corps Reserves. He's studying criminology. He has taken the Range Master class from Tom Gibbons, and he's taken numerous other defensive pistol classes and instructor classes.
One thing I really liked about the course was throughout the day Mitchell would say, here's some stuff you can work on by yourself when you're at the range. You can do 2 of this drill and 1 of this drill and 1 of this drill, and that's equal to 50 rounds of ammo. Because you can go to the range and go through the motions, but if you don't practice it repetitively, it's just something you did once. It's not going to be in muscle memory or anything like that.
Going to one class does not make you an expert in this, or does not make you proficient. It gives you the skills and knowledge to go home and practice this on your own to become better shooters and better defensive users. Another thing is, even if there's moving drills that involved clearing malfunctions, if you can't do that at your home range because it's indoors, you have lanes and that type thing, you can do it at home doing dry fire.
Okay, so Luke here told me about this class, so I showed up to it, and I brought 300 rounds of ammo. Was that enough?
I
had to borrow 1 box, so I shot about 350 rounds. He didn't tell me how many rounds were suggested. How many rounds were suggested for the class?
It's suggested you bring 500 rounds for the class. That is a little overestimation, so you may use all those, but you don't have to.
I used about 350. And the thing is, never once did I feel like I'm wasting rounds here. Which I took a firearms class a while ago, and I felt like I was just wasting ammo. And this was not it. Everything had a purpose, and was well structured and very well thought out.
Yeah, and bring the extra rounds. It's always good to bring extra. We had a little extra time at the end, so we were able to run through a few of the drills again. So we ended the course by shooting the FBI qualification.
We actually ended up shooting it twice. And when you're finished, he takes a picture of you next to your target, and you can take it home with you, and he also provides you a certificate of completion. Now, what does that photo do? If you ever had to use your firearm to defend yourself, and the defense or the prosecution said, hey, this man or this lady should not have been carrying a firearm, you can pull up a picture of completing this FBI qualification, say, I can shoot just as well as FBI agents.
Yeah, the minimum percentage to pass the FBI qualification is 80%.
We both shot 88
to 91%.
Since we both shot twice, the first time I shot it with the Ruger Security 9. But then I went back to the car and I got my Glock 19, which is my daily carry gun, still in the holster and is hot. And I shot again with that, since this is the gun I carry every day. Now Luke, would you like to explain a little bit more about the FBI qualification?
Yes, the FBI qualification is 60 rounds, it is timed, and it ranges from 3 yards back to 25.
I'd like to thank Mitchell and Clayton at RYCO Gunworks for providing a great training opportunity. If you live in the Kansas, Flint Hills area of Manhattan, Riley County, Gary, Junction City, you should definitely come out and take this course. It's definitely worth your time and it'll help you become a better shooter, possibly defend you or your loved ones.
Yep. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked our video, please subscribe, like, and leave your comments below.
Have a great day.